Hello viewers, so another video then. I've called it 30 minutes, but it's not 30 minutes, it's about 25 minutes, but I'll just kick off with this. This is what happens when you, of course I've had Forza 4, so it's carried a few cars over from Forza, so I didn't have a huge garage on there, just mainly the ones I'd test for the videos. I did a lot in the single race mode, so straight away I've got more cars in my garage now. And that could add also a lot. I noticed a lot of you were a bit concerned with how many cars are initially available, but there's lots of cars to discover, cars you can win. I mean, there's plenty in this game. I wouldn't worry about car listing count. I think Forza's never had an issue with the amount of cars. It's always been, does it have enough tracks rather than cars? But I think you'll find more than enough selection for everybody in there. So obviously I've uploaded my cars now, or gathered my selection from Forza 4, and I should point out that it's running online for me now. It wasn't running online for me before, it is now. Now, I've had a lot of people asking about the upgrades and all that. That's going to be in another video, as is painting the car as well, but I don't think there's going to be a great deal to see there, honestly. It's pretty much as it was. So, first things first, I need to win a couple of races. And one of them I wanted to catch up on was one I lost before, and I've been learning a little bit about why I wasn't on the pace. I mean, I was driving in those last couple of videos and I was really struggling, and I was saying to you guys, well, I've got to, you know, upgrade the car to compete. But in actual fact, we're going to learn a bit more later, it's not just about that. So, driving off to the next race. Do you know, it kind of leaves me in a funny mindset when I play this game. There's a part of me that wants to be sensible, you know, that wants to drive on the correct side of the road or whatever, take it at a nice cruisy pace, and you know, with the steering wheel, it is nice to cruise. There's no doubt. It's a shame you don't have indicators, but you know, often then I just start to put the pedal to the metal and then start losing it entirely. So this was back to that race that I was doing the other day against the girl for the Ford F-150, and this is the replay cam. So unfortunately the replay cams, I thought we'd have a great replay of going over the line together, because this is a very close finish to this race. I only just won it. As you could see, I came a cropper, had to come back into it, but you can also see there you just had no view around the car in the replay cameras, which was a real shame. So in the end I thought, well, we might as well just stay with the game camera, because it's the only way you're going to see anything other than the car itself. They also don't show the finish line, so you'll actually see the finishing line marker. There's the lead there, I'm coming up, and the finish line marker is right part as I come alongside, and that's the finish. So as you can see, it's quite close. I managed to win it. And it really does depend on what car you're driving as well, that affects the difficulty massively in this game. So, you know, you might be, you know, super quick, but, you know, it really does depend on what car you're in entirely. Even in the same class is a huge difference between literally coming first and last. So that was a race to get out of the way. Get some more points. And a new addition to the garage.
I guess this is yours now. You're better than I thought, pretty boy.
Yes, I'll jump into that one. And now we'll take this for a spin, do a little bit of off-road as well, and a little bit to the adventure. I'd like to hear your feedback on the game. No, it's not long now till it comes out, of course, and you'll all have your hands on. I've been a bit slow this week on getting some of these videos up, because I've been away doing several events this week, and those videos will be up next week, and then I'm away next week doing other events and stuff like that. So there is lots of coverage to come, but I'm often away and unable to get some of these videos up on a daily basis, so I'm just catching up. So I haven't done a challenge for a while, but let's just take this for a spin. And so I'm enjoying the handling, of course, and I realise destructible fences we have here, and that's nice. I'm always testing fences, and sometimes you'll see me come a cropper where the fence isn't destructible, but these are, which is nice. And then I just thought, why not take someone out? That's good. Big solid truck, could do some damage. It's also understanding how to drive each vehicle as well. This one you want to change gear quite late. Really has better performance in the upper RPM range, so you want to stay in a gear as long as possible. Nice. Take them out. I believe I'll pop into a race now. And that race is a bit of a fail, to be honest. So we'll carry on. It didn't have enough speed, so you're just knocking around near last place. And we'll get to that in a bit. So now I'm travelling to another event now.
In 100 meters.
You see, I start off quite sensible with the driving, and then just suddenly I just feel the need for speed, as it were. Always loving the views. It's been noted to me the time of day changes quite quick. It is quite quick, actually. It could do with being a little bit longer. No doubt about that. They do like their lighting system. Very proud about that, obviously. It's a very short day. Certainly risky driving around this section.
Turn left.
I'm keeping it nice and sensible with the drive. So what do I, people are asking me my opinion on the game, what I think of it so far. And, this is a really difficult one to form an opinion on, because it doesn't really come together. It doesn't yield anything until you've played it for hours and hours and hours. When I have a massive garage and I've explored loads of the map and I've done loads of stuff, I can then tell you if I found it fun or not. It's like online at the moment. There's nobody online. They had a couple of online sessions. I missed those, and so now there's nobody to play against. So we'll test those later. But it really is the jury's out on this one. Though I have to admit, I'm enjoying it more as I do get more into it. I think initially on the demo, I found the demo quite boring. I found a couple of races to be too short. But, a 1 minute race, for example, no good. But they are getting longer and tougher as the game goes on. So deciding on the car, I always struggle to decide what car to use. And I'd probably make a wrong decision here. Why not? No.
You find it hard in that car. I think you should upgrade it before you enter the event.
No, I won't go with that one then. Decisions. So we'll jump in here and we'll see how we get on with another race. So obviously struggled on the last video of a few races, and this time, in the Ford 150 I struggled on that straight away. I just wasn't competitive at all. And so trying another circuit now. Now I've left a couple of restarts in this because I thought, well, I want you to see, there's lots of different people that watch these videos. You've got guys who are going to be in the top 1,000, the top 500, the top 100, and then you've got everyone else who, plays more casually. And we don't all do it perfect on the first time. A lot of the best players in the world restart over and over again for hours to really hone their skills. Whereas I generally film a lot of this on my first ever go, because of obviously the time restraints of getting some of these videos out for you guys. So around the first few corners, my thoughts straight away are, hang on a minute, they're all pulling away from me and I don't seem to have any speed to be able to compete. What's going on here? Now ideally you would say, well, obviously my car's not competitive, I'm braking way too late. And obviously I'm thinking, whoa, I'm not even in a comparable car, but I'm in a car that competes with this field of cars. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I should be surely in about, even if I've not got a top car, I should be 4th or 5th place battling somewhere. Let's try a restart and continue again. And again here this time now, a bit more focused. Know these first few corners, so I know what I want to do. No mucking about. This is much more on the limit now, trying to keep the car as straight as possible, progressive on the power around the corners, using half throttle or just trying to keep speed through the wheels all the time. But you can see there the cars have all just pulled away from me, and yet I'm in a competitive car for this field apparently. So trying for a shortcut, see if that worked for me. Did a bit, managed to gain some ground. But look how they just pull away. They just don't have any power to stay with them. I'm on the limits at the moment. This is one of those situations where you question, you say, am I driving a bit rubbish, or is the field very, very, very tough indeed? A little mistake there, just trying too hard. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm really not getting anywhere. I've got that section wrong. I'm only looking for the final part of the corner. So I gave up on that one, as you can see, 8th place. So another race fail. A little bit frustrating, actually. More frustration to come. We'll come back to that. So this is my map. Now my map's started highlighting objects on the map now. So there are lots of hidden things to discover.
In 400 meters,
and I thought, well, one of the things is discount signs that are located all over the map. And I thought, why not find a few of those discount signs and see what else we can find just with a little cruise along the way. So this is nothing exciting now, just a bit of a drive around. This is having a inspection of the area. Dodgy traffic in this area.
In 100 meters, keep right. In 400
I'll stop here because I see a barn to the left of me. Now, is that a special? Oh, there's an upgrade sign. We'll just have that. So we can't get through this fence. Let's see if we can find another way around. No, doesn't seem to be anything there. I'm just having a browse. I mean, maybe that isn't one of the barns, but I thought let's just have a look. Take that off for a minute.
You have arrived at your destination.
Otherwise she'll keep having a go at me for driving in the wrong direction. Nagging. So see now, no way in there. And I could be completely wrong, by the way. I just thought, I want to have a little bit of discovery. I thought I'd share that with you guys. Is that one of the barns? Supposed to be barns around that have cars in, so I thought, well, we'll drive a bit of cross country, see if we can find a way in. Is there a gate, a road going in there? Ah, there we go. There's something there. We'll just back up. Where is it now? Oh, I'm sure it was around here somewhere, I think. And then I think, no, it's got to be at the end there. Let's just have a steer into it. The car sort of oversteered a bit there, didn't it? But oh no. So you can't get in there. It just happened to be the end of the gate and a change in a different type of wall. I thought it was a way in, but no. Okay then. So that's that. I'm like, oh right. Okay, we'll go somewhere else then. Let's go to the sign that we were going to before down here and continue on our way. As I sort myself out.
In 200 meters, keep left. Keep left.
So on my way.
Keep right.
Oh! And an incident there. Goodness. That wouldn't have been nice, would it? That was a bit of a surprise. Goodness.
In 400 meters, turn right.
The dangers Forza Horizon Ville. Speeding cars constantly on the wrong side of the road. So, on we go then. Nice tour.
Turn right.
Through the countryside.
Turn right.
I'll probably pass 10 barns now and not look at them, but there's lots of houses and buildings, but as you can see they're all behind walls, so not like you can get to them.
I'll be in touch about a showcase event I'm organizing.
And again, I like to show a variety of viewpoints, so you've seen cockpit cam, bonnet cam, you know, bumper cam, behind car.
Turn left.
My car's looking a little bit the worse for wear from trying to get in those gates earlier. You can see the golf course to our right. To our left there, the wind farm. Ah, and there is a discount sign. I consider ignoring it, but I go back now, and it's got to be done, isn't it? When you're driving down all these roads for hours, you might as well. This is part of the exploration of Forza Horizon. This is what takes up all the time. And then I think, why don't I just drive in here for a minute? And I thought this would be much better than an off-road vehicle. And I better drive on my way to stop the nagging. This is what we want, a nice big open area just to spin about on. Drive over the fairway, golf club won't be happy. And again we go on our way.
Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Sharp left there. There's just one long straight road. A view of the mountains in the distance. Fantastic field of view.
In 400 meters, turn sharp right.
So, nice little straight road. Braking a bit early because I couldn't see the turn off. I have struggled to see a few of the turn offs. Has to be said, they're sometimes hidden, more hidden than you expect.
Right.
I'll bog down a bit there.
200 meters, turn left.
And so I recognise this is one of the courses we were on earlier during the race.
In 200 meters, you will arrive.
Yeah, so it's really handy when you find these things highlighted to you on your map. I mean, you'd never find some of these otherwise, or you just have to drive for ages to find them. So, upgrade stores, that's 4 of 100. It's going to take a long time to find all of those, no doubt. Some of you will probably do speed videos where you do it in 5 minutes, but that's certainly going to take a while. And it's worth having a little tour, learning your way around. I don't know what I'm doing here, I was just having a muck about. And now I've selected my next race, which I'm going to. Look at the view again, fantastic. I love to see the views, the way it's all there in front of you. No restriction, no pop-up, no fogging, fantastic. And so now speeding to the next location. It's a nice long straight road, so I want to get across the map as quickly as possible. Lots of speed down here. And I was hoping for a speed camera, but there wasn't one, typical. Speed cameras are not something I'm worrying about at the moment. I would say save the whole speed camera business until you're well into the game. You've got amazing cars. You've learnt all the roads, because some speed cameras are going to be a lot easier than others anyway. So you just need to know what angle to come at. That was a bit close. And because he lost it, just about managed to hold it together. Oh! But we're okay, we're okay. So we're coming to a bit more of a populated area now for the first time. He was right in the way, it's his fault. And now we're going to another race. So into the race in my Citroen, and let's see how we get on. Now I'm actually going to be giving it quite a lot in this race. Really trying to win a race for a change, because I've been losing all of my races. Again, not full power, trying to maintain some power through the corner just to improve my speed, which gives me a good run here. So up into 3rd place, I've had to be quite aggressive. You've just got to be, basically. The AI is very aggressive as well. And I have no grip on that particular pavement. So the other cars, they seem to have lots of grip. I have no grip, so I just seem to lose time there all the time in those sections. So I'm still learning these circuits. There's so much to see and do and learn in the game. slow in there, could have been quicker, but either way, kept it all going in a straight line. So around the first lap, and I think it's pretty clear to say I'm not going to be winning the race. So I'm thinking to myself, well, this car is of a level and it should be able to compete again, and I'm giving it everything in this car to try and compete. It does feel a lot like PGR, it has to be said, the way the handling's working on this particular car and this course. It does have very much a PGR 3 feel to it. That's not a bad thing. Keep tidy. My brakes locking, they always lock up for me. I do find them very sensitive. Not much better this time. So on to the final lap, and you can see losing time on first place every time. A bit wide there and onto the grass, so I'll have lost speed on that corner, but not too bad. You can carry quite a lot of speed across the grass sometimes. Just depends how you hit it. God, look at it, just totally understeered that time, just lost all grip. Oversteer that time, so at least I'm ahead of the other Citroen in the race. You have a rival car, but at the same time I can't find any more speed. I'm just trying to give it too much. So what am I doing wrong? Goodness, 5th place is the best I can manage. I've raced the best players in the world and it's not been as hard as that. So this difficulty setting is really, really tough. It has to be said. I mean, Forza 4, if Forza 4 was too easy, Forza Horizon has gone all the way in the other direction once you turn all your assists off and everything else. It really is very tough indeed. So just having a look at some of the different camera views. You know, quite a few of you do request replays, but to be quite honest with you, the replays have been very poor indeed, and more than a little bit disappointing really. I think it's back to, it's like somebody who made Forza 2 said, hey, why don't you have this replay system, you know, the rubbish one we got rid of 2 games ago. It has to be said, it's surprising to take such a step back in that way. So in the end I just end up using the game cameras. Now this is a good opportunity for you to look at your lap time sometimes and see where you are losing all kinds of speed here and there, and you say, well, you lost half a second here or half a second there. And it's an opportunity for me to watch this lap now and say, right, where was I going so wrong? Where was I losing 10 seconds a lap, which is near enough what I was losing. Yeah, at the moment, so you just through there again, you're trying to maintain some power. Otherwise the car just loses all grip. It's a very, very tricky section again here as well. Trying to go slow because the car loses a lot of grip on that section. So this was a look at a race. So we've seen a couple of races, not a lot in this particular video. We're going to be learning a bit more about it and where I was having issues in the next video, as well as looking at a couple more races. And then of course I'm going to be going through the online options when they become available in the next few days. And I'll be continuing this series as long as you guys would like to watch it. I'll continue covering my blogs and my play time and impressions and everything else. So do give me your feedback on that, what you'd like to see. I'm going to keep working on that and making these videos, and so there'll be a couple more of these videos up next week as well, and then from then on a regular basis I'll keep them updated. But that's it from me for now on this particular video, and as ever there'll be lots more in the next few days and more soon, including some Doom 3 as well on the Team PB Games channel. So if you're interested in that, you're an old school gamer, there'll be a bit of Doom action that I'll be working on. But that's it from me for now. As ever, more soon.